It's official, Jeff the Landshark is coming to the MCU. Jeff has gained a lot of popularity over the last few weeks. As we all know, he is an absolute menace on Marvel Rivals with his healing and damage output, as well as his overpowered ultimate. But you gotta know, his comics are pretty cool. The series It's Jeff shows all of his adventures, going to a pool party, eating a whole wheel of cheese, and even fighting an ant the size of a skyscraper. Yep, you heard that right.
You're goddamn right.
Also, if you haven't seen these stories, I do recommend you go check out my channel. These stories involve Jeff and all of his shenanigans. One of them involves him making money, becoming a capitalist to buy ice cream, and the other one involves him saving a gosling from the menacing ducks. So you can tell Jeff gets about. Marvel Rivals have smashed it out of the park with 20 million active users. After this success, the head of TV, Brad Winderbaum, has announced Jeff is going to the MCU. At the moment, this is all we know about Jeff. There is nothing else to go off on, but we do know he will be joining the MCU. However, I do think there's going to be some overlap on where Jeff can slip himself into the MCU already. We've already got Kate Bishop in the MCU, and she is one of Jeff's many owners in the comic book series, so there's some connection there. Perhaps Jeff randomly appears in Young Avengers and makes his mark there. It'd be interesting to see the interaction between Jeff and Lucky the Pizza Dog. Now, this is a bit of a rogue one, however I think Jeff might be with Ant-Man. I only say this because the ending of Ant-Man Quantumania makes it seem that Scott is in a different universe, because there's some small things that are different to what he normally sees. So perhaps Jeff is in this universe and Ant-Man finds a way to come back to the main MCU universe? I could be wrong here, but wanted to throw that idea out.
And? What'd he say?
He said yes.
Also, as you know, we've had MODOK in the MCU already, so Jeff could be in the MCU since MODOK is the one who created Jeff. If you don't know, MODOK created an army of landsharks in the West Coast Avengers, stopped him in his tracks. And then Gwenpool adopted Jeff, and he helps out the West Coast Avengers, so he might be here already. Another way is during Doomsday or Secret Wars, and we get a cameo of Gwenpool here, and she has Jeff. I just have an inkling that this won't happen, but again, I could be wrong. It'd be nice to see a Gwenpool and Deadpool interaction with Dogpool and Jeff. One of the main questions I have is, will Jeff have his powers that he has in Marvel Rivals? If so, Doctor Doom is doomed. Jeff will just be swimming on land, healing the Avengers and dealing splash damage. What a day. Then he will use his ultimate to devour Doctor Doom and his Doombots. This is such an OP move on Marvel Rivals. If the situation's right, you can literally eliminate a whole team on domination. If not, you do just get one-shotted by Hawkeye. There is that. I've said this many times in the comment section below. Jeff is inevitable. He will Thanos snap the Avengers.
I am inevitable.
Although I hope we haven't manifested the Hulk absolutely ragdolling Jeff like he does in Rivals. Wouldn't be ideal. Personally, I'd like to see Jeff have a cartoon or an animated short like Groot did on Disney+, but either way, it's great to see Jeff in the MCU now. I think a cartoon with 2 stories per episode would do well here, similar how they sorted out Recess. I'd like to point out we've got so many Marvel pets now. We've got Goose, we've got Lucky the Pizza Dog, we've got Cosmo, we've got Alligator Loki, we've got that weird thing in Shang-Chi. This means we are going to get the Pet Avengers in one of the movies. We just need more of the pets. Cole, Bats, Lockheed, Lockjaw, Frog, all of them. Hope we get to see more characters soon like Squirrel Girl, Moon Girl in the MCU and have their own shows with Jeff and their pets. I think it's easy content for Marvel, people love it. I'm curious to see who will look after Jeff the Landshark in the MCU. He has multiple owners, but the original owner is Gwenpool. But Jeff also had Deadpool and Kate Bishop as owners as well. I'm going to double down on my Ant-Man theory though, even though it's probably wrong. Plus, if they're doing a Young Avengers movie or a TV show, maybe Jeff will come into that. I think that makes sense. Also, the plushies are going to be insane. Can you imagine how many sales Disney are going to make from Jeff the Landshark? I'm all for it. I do want a Jeff Funko Pop myself on my desk. That'd be very nice. It'd be the only Funko Pop I have, but I would love it. Disney, give me one. I'm just letting you know. I would like to say as well, we manifested Jeff into the MCU. Since the launch of Marvel Rivals, my shorts from 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and even more recently have blown up, and people seem to really like these stories, and I'm going to continue doing them, because if you enjoy them, I enjoy them. But now we have Jeff on the big screen, or maybe on the TV screen, but we're going to enjoy it. I do have a Discord as well, if you'd like to join it and become a Jeff the Landshark loyalist. Join me. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Jeff joining the MCU. Please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I have some shorts being released as well of Alligator Loki, some Jeff the Landshark, and Lockheed coming out in the next few days. But probably won't speak then. So have a good Christmas and see you soon.